Hello and welcome to your Friday Night Lights edition of the Hometown Hawks podcast. I'm your host, Henry Vasquez, as always, joined by Mr. Wright and I should say little mini Peepee, I guess, because that's what he wants his name to be. I guess I didn't see that.
Yeah, that's what
Before
Peepee.
we logged in here. I don't think
That's
any
what
of
I
us.
get for being a dick. No, wait. That's what I get for being a dick and picking us to win last week.
You still don't want to be looked at.
No. Yeah, I know.
Nobody wants to look at you. So,
Ever.
well, how's it going, guys? How's
I saved my bag.
Yeah, happy Friday. I see Rick is busy at work, so we'll just kind of take it from here. We'll keep it rolling here. Mr. Wright, how you feeling today? What's going on?
Okay, so you know what? As Mr. Wright, as of current, you know what? Initial thoughts. May I? May I start this?
Oh, you're just gonna get right into it here? I was just thinking about how your day went today.
Oh shit! Well, as a green suitor, I wear the suit every day. So, but as initial thoughts, I would love to just kind of jump into it because for the fact that I get it, Mel Tucker, doggone, got fired for reasons of his own responsibilities and issues. That's on him. But one point in my head, I was thinking, like, there's two ways that this team can respond, right? They can shut down, or they can rise up and literally just play the best football they've ever played.
Who are we talking about here?
Michigan
State or okay, oh, Michigan State. Okay,
Michigan State. Yeah. So as of recent, I inquired that Michigan State actually, an advisor is a former coach of theirs, DiNardo, the old coach that they had is currently, or I believe it's DiNardo, yeah, is back there, kind of like walking the dog with them, make sure that they're good. In my mind, I think that even though the Hawks had a terrible game, and then in the mindset of other Hawks, we're like, oh, you know what? They're broken. They're shut down. Well, you know what? I don't think so. I think that these guys have a big old fired up their fucking assholes, and they're going to play possibly the best ball they played because everybody plays the best ball against Iowa. So, in all reality, I believe that we have a tough game late Saturday night versus Michigan State because Michigan State's not just going to roll over. But I'll pass it.
Coach D'Antoni is who he's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what you got, little mini Peepee? So everybody knows Peepee's joining us from the road here. He's on his way home. Long day at the office, so.
Well, if you guys don't know, he actually works at Woody's. And
no free shout outs here.
Hey, my bad. Yo.
Hey, hold up a second. BP is actually my stage name.
This is X-rated, so that's why you can't see him right now.
Yeah.
Call him to the stage.
No, but what Henry was saying.
Skin PG. Here we go.
Henry was saying, like, when we first started, he was asking how our day was. I was actually excited to get on last night, but unfortunately, everybody's busy. We had a 2-year anniversary of something special this past week.
What's that?
I think Miss Ellie been officially joining the Vasquez family, even though she's been with us for a long time, but officially 2 years ago on Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So, Miss Ellie, we still love you. We always have.
We will.
Back to this other business of the Iowa Hawkeyes. So they have us as a 10.5 favorite coming into tomorrow.
12.5.
12.5 now. Oh,
It's gone up. So it started off at 6 on Sunday. So you know where the money's going.
So six is probably where they should have kept it. Yes, the coaches got a scandal going on, but we have a bigger scandal going on with their offensive coordinator with the Iowa Hawkeyes. To give us a 12.5 point advantage. Ladies and gentlemen, if I was a better man, I would not pick us to cover.
The over under is 36, so 36.5.
I picked the under. Our
Hey,
defense is good enough to give under, but our fucking offense is not scoring shit.
Hey, Billy. Actually, I'm pretty sure they give Coach Parker 12.5. So here we are.
Yeah. Okay. Well then, yeah, pick the over. There we go. Hey, thank you for okay. That makes sense. So I rewatched that game, guys, the other day.
Why?
It was literally
Nothing to watch.
It was literally nothing but our defense on the field. Like, our defense played their fucking ass off. They played great, but it's like if they're on the field for 47, like it was, I think it was close to, I'd like to round up, it was close to 47 minutes.
Right. Who's not going to get tired at 47 minutes being on the field, you know? You know, it's.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a 4. Like we spoke before in the last episode, we spoke. It's a, you know, you got your special teams, you got your defense, you got your offense, you know, special teams. You know, it's all 4 got to click to have a team. So, you know, I took a bunch of notes. You know, I did not rewatch it again just because I did not care to watch it again. Okay, so here's where I'm at with this. This is going to be a statement game for the Hawks here. Them boys are pissed. You know, I went to a customer's house today who actually works as an equipment. He retired. He works as an equipment guy there. I asked him, you know, he kind of told me, and that he's working there, and I just kind of questioned him a couple of things. Like, what's the attitude like in there? What's the attitude? So them boys are pissed. Them boys have a lot of big chip on their shoulder to play for this weekend, and to boot just to keep it going. He's like, and I like to see it. They look pumped, you know. It's a big hype right now, and they're hyped up. I think it's going to be a statement game for the Hawks here, for them boys to come back, make a big comeback. And I hope I'm right. You know, I'm always Mr. Optimistic. You know, the next couple games, it's going to be the next couple games. I think we're favored. We're going to be favored, and I don't see why we shouldn't be any favored besides the Wisconsin game. The Wisconsin game is going to be make or break for Brian Ferentz, if you ask me. That's where it's going to be. If he doesn't bring an offense there and show what he can actually do, you know, and just kind of shut down Wisconsin, I think he's going to be on the hot seat from then on. I mean, it's going to be over. You know, I think what is it, a 25 point per game now? It's up to 26.5 here for the rest of the season to even out. You know, I don't know. I think we're seeing the end of an era, if you ask me. I think it's not going to be, and it's going to be the conversation is what sucks. I think we're beating the fucking dead horse here, talking about the same shit over and over. But this is going to be it. Either make or break here. He's got to turn it around, or else it's everybody's going to be done.
Okay, so here we go. I'll jump in. As recent, Kate had a interview and asked about, hey, what's your inability? What's your inability to make passes to the receivers and the tight ends? I'm pretty sure that he came out and said, well, I don't call the plays. I just have to
I'm just a quarterback.
play the play that has occurred. So, no reality. Shots fired, shots fired in regards to that. But is he wrong? Absolutely not. But you know what, though? At least he has enough nuts to say what he wants to say compared to Petrus, who just, well, we had our game plan was really good. Coming in, I fucking suck. Because, anyways, the point of it is I'm glad to see Kate be like, hey, hold on. Like, this is not me. These are my play calls. I'm not arbling, change the plays at the fucking last minute on line of scrimmage because we have a offensive coordinator who's inept to do his job. So I think that, and I know we keep being a dead horse, but at some point, like, we need to dig 6 feet in the hole, drop the fucking horse, put the dirt on the horse, and be done with it. But in all reality, question to you all, since we're doing this, and I love this, is that going to be enough reason that when the Hawkeyes, again, show up as third or fifth worst offense, do and or will Kirk Ferentz grab his son's hand and say, hey, buddy, this is not working. You got to go. So do we continue to keep playing this shitty-ass game of football with a horrible OC who's not ready at this level? And how much more do we take this? Like, what is you guys' take on this? Because I'm very passionate about this. So,
And like I said, I think the next 2 games are gonna speak a lot as to where we're at. We're going to be. We're gonna finish out. Hopefully, hopefully we can turn this shit around. Turn it around. Us as Iowa fans, this is our pro football team, right? And we're just tired of a boring product. I think is what it is. We want to be flashy. We want to be Oregon. I think this is what everybody's feelings are. Even if we do go 10-2, say we go 10-2, you tell me Iowa State doesn't want to do that shit. They don't want to be 10-2. You don't want to be a 10-2 team. Go join another team then. Is what I'm saying. 10-2, I'll take it. Fuck. Who doesn't want to see? They say, why does Iowa even want to be in the Big Ten championship game? Why the hell not? Who doesn't want to be in a championship game? It's just a way to prove your team is. I don't know how to say it. We're just fans. We're just the fan coming out in us, pissed off because we're not flashy. Look at Bama. Do you think they get tired of fucking just winning all the time? We win. We don't win in fashion, with the fancy bells and whistles. We win. 9-3 team, 10-2. It doesn't look good sometimes, but we're winning. We just don't win the big games no more. Is the issue. So, I think that's we just want to be able to compete with the blue bloods of this college football. I think we just want to be a blue blood. I think once we get into that, I think the Iowa fan base will be happy.
So, as an individual who doesn't think just now, but looks to the right, the Pac is what the Pac-12 is kind of dissolving. So Oregon's coming to us, UCLA's coming to us, UCLA's coming to us. In all reality, the way that we're playing right now, how do we have the ability to match at UCLA, in Oregon in 2025, Washington, with what we have now? Like, how can we maintain a serious competitive edge on teams who are entering the Big Ten, which they'll fucking name it the Big Grande, probably like a fucking burrito, whatever. That's fine. But
The Grand Chalupa.
the Grand Chalupa. So I'm not thinking about just like now. I'm thinking about in the future. For the fact that if we can't even manage to score points on a Penn State, who's better? Is Penn State better than Oregon? Is UCLA better than Oregon? Is UCLA better? USC better than fucking Penn State or Penn State? Like, where are we at? Like, we have to sit there and like look at the entire frame of what's coming as well in the future compared to what we are now. Because if you can't maintain blowing up Western Michigan or fucking Utah State or any of these teams, what chance do we have to play these serious ass teams that they're going to be like added to Big Ten? And BB, you're up.
The world is.
Did you just compare us to Bama, Kiki?
What's that? No, Bama.
Did you just compare us to Bama?
No, we want to be Bama.
You are.
No, but you
We
said
wanna
that
be a
you,
blue
you asked if they're tired of winning and stuff. Like, yeah, we're winning, but we're not winning like they're winning.
Right. You
never
want to see
have.
the 45 points per game, right? That's
No,
you want to
it's not
average.
that. No, I want to.
You want to win in,
I legit want to win. Like, I legit
Right,
want to
in
win.
fashion.
Like, no,
in fashion is what you're saying. You want to have all the bells and whistles is what you want. You want to be
No.
Oregon. You want to be Bama. You want to be Georgia, where you put up 40, 50 points. You just want to beat all these guys.
I want to be in a game. I do not care if we lose a game. Like the first Big Ten title game, Geek, that we went to. You remember that against Michigan
Yep.
State? That game, I do not mind losing because that was a great competitive game. Great competitive game.
Yep.
I don't mind losing. I mind losing the way we lost last week.
That was shit though. I get it. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, but so it's like it's just like that. Like, you can't compare us to Bama. Yeah, they're used to winning. They're used to winning by any means necessary. I always use so I'm a big Philadelphia Eagles fan, right? Jalen Hurts was a starter for Nick Saban, won a national title, only lost 3 games for Saban. Tua Tagovailoa comes to Alabama and takes a 3-year starter's spot because Nick Saban feels that he's the better fit.
Hey, they're gonna flag you for having a kid on the pod. You get flagged for that stuff. I'm serious.
But yeah, like you can't compare us. You can't compare us to Bama. Like,
No, absolutely not. No.
like I said, Saban does the stuff that he feels that will win them championships and win them games.
Wait,
That's the big difference between us. I guarantee you, if Saban saw that his offensive coordinator was not producing, see ya. He'd probably get rid of him faster than he did his first.
And he has. He's down in Texas coaching.
No, and then he got rid of him faster than he did his first cosmetologist that did his fucking color job on his hair earlier this year. That shit was redder than fucking red.
That's just the water in fucking Alabama. Garbage.
No way. That shit was bad, dude. Like, that was the same color as their jersey.
Hey, so
they're gonna flag us for having the baby on here. They won't let you post it on YouTube.
So okay.
So anyways, looking
Yeah.
back on stuff, reading, doing a bunch of reading and whatnot. I follow a lot of podcasts, and Scott Doctorman for the Athletic. Here's we need to be targeting our wide receivers. Is where I'm going with this. Okay, our wide receivers, terrible. They what is it? What do they have? 36 receptions total, or something like that. 34.
Yeah. Very
So
much
they're so where they're at now in the past 10 years. Okay, listen to this. Okay, we've recruited 24 freshmen, right? Wide receivers. 13 of those transferred already. 2 switched to the defense. 1 is playing baseball, which he should be. Okay. 3 are still on the roster, and only 4 of those 24 freshmen ever finished their careers at Iowa.
Wow.
Use up all their only 4 of those have ever used up all their eligibility at Iowa. Marvin McNutt and I think who was that other one? I can't. In that era, those teams.
Yeah,
I can't remember what the other guys, but it's only 4 finished total. That's not good, And where I'm going with this, who's going to want to transfer to Iowa from here on out, right? Say the ones we got right now, right? Like you can only transfer once, and then the next time you have to sit out a year. So say these guys transfer out. Besides any walk-ons, we're not going to get any transfers here to come want to play for Iowa. Why? As coach, the wide receiver, the wide receivers coach, as he said before, if you want stats, this is not the place for you. He said it plain Jane in his. I think this is, if we don't start using them here, we got 8 games to show up to show off our wide receivers. We don't do it here shortly. We're gonna be hurting here next. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah. No.
I don't care who our quarterback is or who our offensive line is. If we don't have anybody to throw to, we're in trouble. This is like, it's almost like our offense is just zoned up around our freaking tight ends, and it's our tight end went down. We're down to 3 Stulianos, or I think there's more walk-ons, but I think we're gonna be hurting.
So hey, you know what? I just bring quarterbacks, and you know what? I'm going to be the dark horse of this podcast. In the last 20 plus years, 25 plus years, who was the best quarterback in our era that actually played for Iowa?
Banks.
Brad Banks.
Brad Banks, right? Because he was.
But guess what? But he didn't come until his senior year.
Yeah.
No, junior year.
He was the first person that Ferentz actually got out of a community college on the transfer thing, which is crazy. Ferentz for a long time would believe that we don't believe in the transfer. We don't believe in the transfer.
Yeah.
The first person that transferred was Brad Banks. That dude was a second. He finished runner up in Heisman voting.
He did.
Same year.
Yes, he did. So my question is, Brad Banks was what? Like a really good mobile quarterback, right? He was like he mobile. They're like, hey, he's gonna run. What's he gonna do? Oh boy, can throw. To this day, I've not seen a quarterback that the Ferentz era will utilize appropriately. Can say that we brought in a quarterback of anything like that. To me, like, what are we doing? Hey, I get it. You know what? Fucking, we put all our marbles in when Cade showed up last year. Like, oh man, hey, Petrus went to fucking Manning's camp. He's throwing bombs. Okay, that's fine. But guess what? Who's in charge of the quarterbacks?
I'm guessing it's Ferentz.
Which
One of them.
quarterbacks?
What do you
One of them.
mean? He's not even that big. He's taller than
Brian
you.
Ferentz, as offense coordinator, has sole responsibility for the quarterback, right? I'm not sure, like the regression that we're seeing throughout this process is he has no clue what he's doing at all.
It was just mind boggling that he literally blew up at Cade. What it wasn't this game, but the game before he missed a throw.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding? Like it was literally it was all over every sort of social media and anything. But this like during this last offensive performance, he was not on any sort of camera.
No.
And your mic's muted. But it was just so crazy to me that he was just like going on that game that we had it handedly, made one mistake, blew up on him.
Yep.
And then now, like, I feel like Cade should fucking blow up on him.
Which
And he has, which is why he's going off on it.
Which I respect him, dude. He reminds me a lot, like his kind of misdemeanor, like his mentality is he's got like a Drew Tate mentality. That dude would never shut up. He would be fucking animated. He would be, he'd let it know he was a true leader.
Yep.
And I feel like that's what Cade is. But the thing is like they asked about the offense. He said, guess what? I don't call the plays.
fucking handcuffed. That's why. He's handcuffed.
And hey, let me ask you guys this: a lot of that, do you guys think is straight Brian calling the shots here, or is it his dad holding him?
Nope.
Is it both?
That's it.
No, both calling the plays.
I see one. It's been. I see
both.
one.
Both. And you know what? PP. Yeah, your name on there. Oh,
No, I'm just Jesse.
Oh.
I'm just Jesse.
Okay, so PP left. No, in all reality, he has to play favor to what his dad wants to do, right? Then when his dad says, "Hey, fucking," goes both ways, right? There's a positive and a negative, and I'll use that in the best terms I possibly can. I believe that his inability is one that, well, if I do this, my daddy will be mad at me, or if I do this, and it works out, daddy'd be happy with me. Which still goes back to nepotism, because he should never be in this fucking position to be a coach. This guy should not be a coach. And you know what? If anybody who's, like Henry, basically playing for the last 5 years, Henry, you've been there and be like, oh, well, yeah, like Ferentz. I'm like, holy crap, like we need something new. Like we need some new flavor or something, because nothing changes. Like nothing in our playbook, nothing in what we do changes. Every Saturday when we get ready, put our stuff on, we're like, hey, Parker, please save the Hawkeyes.
And I truly feel that Brian was gifted this job was because he had an NFL job, right? For who? The New England Patriots offensive line
Rob
coach.
Gronkowski.
But the thing is like,
no, he was not.
But
he was a tight ends coach. Get it right.
Tight ends coach. But
Rob,
but still,
he taught Rob all he knows.
He coached him? Shut your ass up. Anyways,
yeah,
dude, he won.
I was just correcting you here on your wrongness here.
How
he was a tight end coach.
Bill
which he had.
Bill
Tell me why he got that job. Tell me why he got that job.
Why did he?
No,
I'm talking about.
I'm telling you. Tell me why he got the job in New England. Because of his dad.
His dad.
right,
No,
Brian?
but the thing, no, I was talking about as to why he got the offensive coordinator job
Hold on.
at
Hey,
with Hawkeyes. The only reason he got that was because he succeeded because of what Bill Belichick was doing, and he's like, oh, he won a fucking ring with the New England Patriots. We can bring him on now. That's the only reason he's got a job over here, fucking at the University of Iowa.
why did James Ferentz, and possibly to this day still on that team, well, it's probably gone now, but
No, he's still playing.
is still playing? Yeah,
Is he?
Ferentz, James Ferentz.
Damn. Where?
Well, for the Patriots, he
Patriots
played for
center.
a long time. Yeah,
Damn.
and guess what? Because El Padre.
No, I mean he was there for a while. He was there for the championships too, though. So
Who?
what? The other parents that wasn't there for that?
Who? James
Yeah, James.
Ferentz?
Mm-hmm. He's got rings, right?
He didn't
So,
fucking start.
it's- yeah,
He's
he's a
got a
starter.
practice squad guy. Get out
He
of
was
here.
a starter. No, he wasn't.
He's a starter.
Oh,
dude.
played. He played.
He played
I know that for a fact.
What season? Please tell me what season.
center.
1996.
Go back and look. He's been playing.
No, he's been playing.
It's-
No, he's he's
No.
he's been playing.
Hey,
Yeah,
I
pull it
know,
up,
but for what season? For
Like I
Brady?
said, we just keep beating a dead horse here, guys. It's
I know.
several. So, all right, guys. So let's get to that
Hey,
point where
I don't like horses.
make our
I don't like
predictions
horses.
here. You can't beat a dead horse, but that's just wrong. But
No,
anyways,
you
let's get to
can't.
our predictions
You
here. Let's start with
can,
Mr.
yeah.
Right here. That's
All right,
just wrong.
Mr. Wright.
It's like watching two girls, one cup. Just wrong.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Watch out, guys. It's the same shit. Okay. So here we go.
What do you got?
Prediction.
Hey, let's make a bet
Let's
on this. Let's make a bet
go.
on this prediction here.
Yeah.
Let's make a bet on this prediction. What do
Absolutely.
we got for no, what do we put on it? Shotgunning here on Sunday or what?
Yep. Absolutely. Yep. So let's go.
Wait. Should we try calling? Should we try getting a hold of Ricky just to see what the fuck his prediction was, so that way he's part of this bet?
No.
All right, we can just text him here. I can pause the recording here. Hold on. Let me pause it. Somebody text it.
Okay. So my prediction. Here we go.
Hey, hold on.
Yeah. Holding on.
Yeah, hold on. I'm still trying to. I think still thinking. Here, go ahead.
Oh yeah. No, too easy. So I have to go Penn State. Again,
Wrong
Tucker.
team.
Oh, hey, no, I get it, but you know what, Mr. Wright?
He wasn't wrong.
Nope, I haven't been wrong yet. I'm gonna go Penn State 32, Hawks 12. No shit.
32-12. You got us losing.
Yeah, absolutely. Because our offense doesn't even exist. So yeah, absolutely. And it hurts me to say this because I'm a Hawkeye fan, but as a realist, next time I'll be Mr. Realist. And it's fucked up is like both you look at me like, well, you know what? He's right. So
What'd you say?
But-
I had.
what's that?
What'd you say? I was gonna get. What was your final score? 32. What?
14, I think I said.
Yep.
32-14.
13-14.
Ricky predicted Iowa 20, Michigan State 28. He's got us losing too. Hold on, let me check. What was Michigan State's what was their score for last week's game? They lost to Maryland 31-9. Hawks 21-7.
You got 21. What did Ricky have? 31.
Ricky had Iowa 20, Michigan State 28.
What'd you have, Billy, for yours?
What the hell did I just say? 21-7.
Right. So
It's crazy, but
Hey, Henry, what do you got? Let us know.
well, I'm gonna make all you guys drink here. And I'm gonna take the Iowa and the points. So we'll go over 12.5. So I'm gonna go. We're gonna go over it because I already put this bet in. So Iowa's putting up another 40 burger on these guys. So I'm going Iowa. I'll go 40. And we cover. I'm going 40-10.
Okay.
40?
Yep. Said 40
Jesus
burger, didn't I?
Christ. I'd rather have a Whataburger. What the shit? 40 points? Come on.
No.
Hey, he's got to make up some points here, right?
It's just not going to happen in one game.
Yeah.
He's
No.
only got 8 games left.
Like, just in
You
general.
guys are talking like
for the rest
Michigan
of the-
State, some great team. They're fucking terrible, dude.
But
Yeah.
no, but now.
Hey. We had 76 yards of fucking offense, I think, last year.
And we're such
Yeah,
a great
but we're
team.
actually playing the top 10, the top 2 defenses in the country, dude. This is a shit fucking team we're playing, dude.
Dude, Illinois put up a better fucking
hey,
better.
guess
stance
what?
than we did.
Hey! I didn't criticize your guys' score today. But
Michigan State.
I'm criticizing yours.
Thing that we're saying, like, well, hey, you know what? Hopefully the defense can score on these guys.
Yeah, and I'm criticizing you. You three are all picked us, right?
Absolutely. Hey, you know what? Hey, side bet off this thing. I would put a hundo on anything. But
I'll take the points.
fair.
I'll take the points.
You got Iowa covering all the way. I know I did, but it's like
Yeah.
I just did it just to.
All right.
I only did that because of how they performed. And, like, I get it. That they got a whole coach scandal going on over there. You can't even fucking jack off on a fucking FaceTime anymore. But it's not that fucking serious. We're not good. Man, our offense sucks, bro. So bad. It's 2 years in a row that we're in the bottom fucking 3 of the in the nation. I was so optimistic last week, and then they just shot me down this week. I'm just Jesse this week.
All right. So Sunday's podcast. If I win, I'm doing it by myself. No.
If you win, you're
No,
doing
you
what?
can't be
You're
in
doing what by yourself? You're doing what
The
by yourself?
podcast.
Wait,
So just so I can-
the win. No, come on. I thought the bet was a
Yep.
shotgun.
I'm gonna do it by myself, and I'm gonna do it by myself, and be like, those guys don't know what they're talking about, and I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah. Okay. Hey. At this point,
When we win, when you guys, all three of you guys picked Iowa to lose.
You should be
guys don't
doing this
even
one
know
by
what
himself then
the
today
fuck
too.
you're talking about.
Yeah, he should have been doing these last 2 by himself. Last week he was the only one that picked us.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
Well, I think Ricky had us losing, but I think he had us like super close. But yeah, he was the one that.
Yeah.
Again, we should be happy we're winning. We lost one.
We didn't win.
We lost one. I said we should be happy we're winning. They're 3-1 record.
yes. Hey.
Okay, I'm gonna be in. You'll see me in. You'll see pictures of me in Indy.
Oh, I'll be there. If
I like my
there,
no.
you know,
No. You just pick them to lose. If they lose, they're done. So you can't go. I'm not telling you when to buy my ticket.
No, all right, I'll buy myself one.
I had no clue that you're a Wisconsin fan or somebody else's fan, but here we are. But the point of it is closing statements. I think that this is probably good for this at this point. Is you know what? Yes, I am a diehard Hawkeye fan. but at the same time, as I've said multiple times, I'm a realist for the fact that we keep doing the same thing over and over and over, and then individuals within our beloved Hawkeye community, Hawkeye fan base, say, well, you know what? Well, if it's not this year, it'll be next year. For fuck's sakes. When I was 18 years old, I've been hearing this shit. I'm 36 now. Like,
God
it's
damn.
the same shit. So, at
How old are
what
you?
point, give me a second, you'll have your second in a little bit. At what point do we sit there and say, doggone, like, what the frick? It's the same shit over and over and over and over. And we sit there and, we're like, oh, let's go. And then, no. Years ago, yeah, when we made it to Indianapolis and we lost Michigan State on the last fucking touchdown, guess what? We actually had a great quarterback. Hopefully he didn't listen to fucking that coach at that time. But the point of it is, fans. It's the fans. Fans want to win. There's fans who've been stagnant for years of saying, well, these are my babies. Compared to like, hey, dude, this is getting fucking annoying. Let's fucking win. Let's fucking empower everybody that's around us to win. Who's next?
So a piggyback on for that is that not only it's not that we want to win, is we want to compete. There's a difference between losing and competing. When we lose, we fucking lose. It's not even like the last time we lost, and I actually felt like we competed was that Michigan State Big Ten. That game was phenomenal. Literally came down to the last drive. We owned that. It was we competed.
Yep.
It's like, yeah, are we happy with winning? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But dude, like, we're competing with like the ones that were winning, or like with like fucking colleges, Cornell, fucking. Come on. Like I said last week, I thought I was like, dude, this is the week that we're gonna fucking do it. Now I was just like, okay, now I just gotta be fucking real. We had 76 yards of fucking total offense last week. I'm just
against the top two defense. Against the top two defense.
Okay. So what? We were top three. We were right behind them. Like, our defense fucking did what the hell they could.
So they only scored 31 on us.
They
only scored 31 on Illinois.
But Illinois
is
scored
Illinois
fucking
is
13.
Illinois is Illinois.
They scored 13. Yes, their offense is better than us. They scored 13
so
points.
We might as well fucking end this podcast today. We're gonna end it today.
No,
they gotta show me.
It's over.
Yeah,
it's over. Hey, thanks for joining us, guys. Bye. They're gonna whoop on us, according to just Jesse.
I was optimistic as fuck last week. Then I was shameful. Then now I'm just Jesse. They gotta show me. Now I'm just show me, Jesse. Just show me. Yeah, it was right.
Well, I'm taking over from a guy that used to be a Buckeye fan here. So, as always, I'm look at that's why he knows he is. So
I was fucking 14.
Then he joined the Yankees when they were winning, and then who else did he have?
Shut your ass up. I joined the Yankees in '96.
Then he was a LeBron James fan, and so. Anyways, let's take it from here.
I'm still a Miami fan. If you're wondering, I'm still a Miami fan. I was a Miami fan in 2006.
Time out. LeBron James was from Cleveland.
Okay, but he won. Well, he wasn't there in 2006. I said I was been a Miami fan.
So you were still not a fan.
Hey, Billy.
Shaq and
let him finish.
So anyways, it's taking over.
He can't talk shit about me. I didn't talk shit about Kiki.
Hey, that's fine. Billy, Kiki. Come on.
Anyways, as I was saying here, I think we'll mow through these next 2 games here. Our big test is going to be there. He looks better there. Our next two games we should mow through. Our big test is going to be Wisconsin. Anything less than that, I think I'm just going to have to put a foot in my mouth. I think we'll be all right. Against the inferior team, if you ask me. I think we'll be all right. So we'll take it from there. That's all I got to say. I'm not beating a dead horse anymore. So if we bring that conversation up again, I'm going to talk about horses.
Absolutely.
So where else Jesse go?
I don't know. But you know what, though?
I think he cashed out. I think he went to go cry.
Hey.
He's putting his LeBron James jersey on.
I was thinking, I was thinking piss.
Hey,
you guys were talking to little me.
Oh, okay.
Now
You just put that on him.
but hey, to end this, Gigi, play my theme music.
I mean, this one was kind of heated.
All right, well, everybody. Well, thank you for joining us. Like and subscribe on Facebook. Thank you for all of our subscribers. Find us on Facebook.
How many we got?
We're up to 20. So, everybody, thank you again. Thanks for listening, and keep coming back. Listen to the pod. Promise, it's not going to be the only time it gets heated.
20 subscribers. We love you.